right. So we'll start with Julie Phelan. Fallon?
Yes, Julie Phelan. Yeah, I'm the architect.
Okay, great. Welcome, Julie. And then I have Kara Hill.
I'm the homeowner.
Great, welcome. And I see we also have Matt Lascheid here. Welcome, Matt.
Hey, thanks, David. Good morning, everybody.
All right, are we expecting anyone else to join us here on the applicant owner side before
No,
we get started?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. I need to read through our hearing script. Let's just cover the procedure for the hearing and then we'll get started. So this is the, let's see, October 15th, 2025 session of the zoning hearing examiner docket. The case before us today is case number ZH20250097. That's 1 Rural Lane. The purpose of this hearing is to allow applicants and any other parties to testify and to offer and refute evidence and testimony. This hearing will follow the rules found in the zoning code and the supplemental rules of the zoning hearing examiner. All testimony and evidence that an applicant or any other party wishes to offer must be presented at this hearing. The hearing will proceed as follows. The applicant, the applicant's attorney, or the applicant's agent will first present the applicant's case. For our purposes here today, I'll allow Ms. Hill and Ms. Phelan to tell me about the case, or the project, what exactly it is they're proposing to do, the zoning relief that's required in order to complete the project, and then why, of course, they think that zoning relief is appropriate. One of you can speak, both of you can speak. It's really up to you how you want to order your presentation.
Okay.
If there were anyone here from the public, they would have an opportunity to speak after the applicant had presented his case. I'll hear from the planning department and Mr. Lascheid to provide any testimony that he would like. In the event that any party testifies or offers argument in opposition to this application, the applicant will have an opportunity to respond to that testimony offered in opposition. And then finally, the applicant will have an opportunity to make any closing statements. After all presentations have been made, I will close the hearing. Decisions may be expected within 2 weeks. I may limit or exclude any testimony that I deem irrelevant or outside the scope of the application being considered. I may interrupt any speaker to ask questions or to make any comments. In the event of any technical difficulties with the Zoom technology, I'll do my best to troubleshoot those issues on the fly. But to the extent there's some defect that prevents us from moving fully going forward with this hearing, I may continue or postpone the hearing at my discretion. Excuse me. Okay, the last thing I need to do is just swear in all of our witnesses. If you intend on providing any testimony here today, the zoning code requires that I swear you in. So if that's you, if you could just take yourself off of mute, raise your right hand. I need everyone to answer out loud. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you shall provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
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 Okay, great. Thanks, everyone. All right, who's going to be taking the lead here on the presentation?
I'll start.
Okay, floor is yours.
All right. So the Hills contacted us to design an addition to their house as they bought it when they had 2 kids and now they have 4 kids. And it was going to be a 2-story addition. They have an existing 2-story porch on the side. Let's see, on the east side of their house. And this is their house is also located on a corner, so that complicates the zoning situation. But so the intent is to infill that portion of the existing porch and then go straight out to the south, which is what's considered the side yard, but it's really their backyard. To just continue that double height porch, and it'll be like a double height enclosed space straight out the back. Anyway, there's this little one small less than 25 square feet of space that falls into requiring a zoning variance because it's on the corner. They have a deeper, it's the side yard, but because it's considered the backyard because they're on a corner, that's the part that runs into trouble with the zoning ordinance.
Gotcha. Okay, let me just share my screen real quick and take a look at the site map and the staff report.
Yeah, it's that darkest shaded part.
This
Right
portion
there.
here.
Mhm.
Okay, so is this portion below that
That
existing?
is, yes, that's the existing 2-story porch that will be turning into an enclosed space.
Okay, got it. And so then you're going to build out some additional
Correct.
space in here, which is
Yes.
only 1 story,
Let's
or
see. Yes, that would only be 1 story. Yeah,
Okay. So this portion that extends into the technical rear yard setback is just one story here.
correct.
Okay.
Yes,
And so the technical frontage here is Clifton Avenue. So this is the technical front,
correct.
technical rear, but is this the functional front of the house?
I would, yes, that's
Rural.
where I went as a visitor. I came to that door. Yes. I mean, they probably use their driveway more
Sure, sure.
off of Clifton
Okay,
Avenue.
okay, got it. And the proposed setback is 32 feet. So from this line here to the property line is 32 feet,
Mm-hmm,
right? And the requirement is 35 feet.
correct.
Got it. Okay. Is this an SF20? Did I read that right?
Yes.
Or is it? Okay, got it. So what would be the side setback requirement if this were, if this, if we were going off the,
The side would be, let's see, 10 feet or 20 feet, maybe 20 feet is the sum of the two side yards, so 10 foot, 10 foot.
okay, got it. So if this were operating sort of, with this as the functional and this as the side, it would comply with the
Correct.
setback requirements under that
Yes.
orientation. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, great, thank you. Anything else you wanted to share, Ms. Phelan?
I don't think so.
Okay, anything from Ms. Hill?
I think she kind of covered it. It's just a pretty small little space. But thank
Okay.
you.
Sure, thank you. Matt?
Yeah, generally I agree with the applicant's testimony, and you guys have already kind of worked through some of what we talked about as staff. But yeah, the building is kind of odd in that the zoning code considers Clifton Avenue to be the front because well, there's a couple of reasons. It's on a corner, but rural lane is less than 21 feet, so it's not considered a street for the purpose of zoning review. Also, the Clifton Avenue frontage is narrower. So for those reasons, that is considered the front yard, although we understand that the rural lane frontage is more functionally the front yard. So there's already kind of an unusual hardship there. And to your point, Mr. Sturkey, if this were the side yard, the required setback would be 10 feet, which they would be compliant with. So we feel that it meets that criteria, that there's an unusual hardship outside the applicant's control based on the unique layout of the property. Also, it's worth noting that there are other homes further down Rural Lane that have setbacks on it would be the east side, this side that is, that are less than 35 feet because they're treated as the side yard, even though for this property, it's uniquely treated as the rear yard. So it meets the zoning code standards for variances. Staff recommends approval.
Okay, great. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate your testimony and your work on the staff report there. All right, I'll turn it back over to the applicant and the owner here. Anything you'd like to say in response to Matt's comments or anything else in closing or otherwise?
No, thank you. That was a good summary.
Okay, great. I think we can leave it at that. I've had a chance to review the application materials and the staff report. I think based on that and based on the testimony that I've heard here today, I agree with everyone that it would be impractical to strictly enforce the zoning code to this particular application. And so based on all of that, I am going to approve the project. I need to formalize that approval in a written decision. I mentioned at the beginning that typically takes about 2 weeks based on the current queue of cases. I think that's probably an accurate estimate. As soon as I finish the decision, I'll put it into a PDF. I'll email it to everybody who's in the hearing here today. So you all have a copy of that really just moments after it's complete. As soon as Matt sees that email, he can approve the zoning on his end, and you all can take the next steps. Any questions about that?
No, great. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you. All right, have a great day, everyone.